So, join me and my dog on a walk around the SHUGBOROUGH estate in Staffordshire. This wasn't a planned walk, I did this on the spur of the moment, but I have put it into one of my apps so you can see roughly about where we went. So I drove past Milford Common on the A513 from Stafford to Rugeley Road and parked up just before the turn in for Meadow Lane for Little Haywood. There's a bit of a pull in for about 5 or 6 cars. You walk through a gap there and there's some steps where you can go down and start this trail. There's many trails throughout SHUGBOROUGH estate, and the beginning of this one you can see on the right hand side just about, you've got the River Trent, so you follow that for a bit. There's some road noise at the beginning, but you do walk away from that after just under a mile. For those of you that don't know, SHUGBOROUGH estate is just on the edge of Cannock Chase, which is a big national park area in Staffordshire. There are adders around here, and the dogs have been bitten in the past, so you do have to be mindful of where your dogs go in when you're walking. I haven't yet seen one. However, during this walk, a deer did actually jump around in front of us, but I didn't get that on film. Typical. The walk in total was just under 4 miles and took me an hour and a half with some stops on the way. First waypoint along the way is called Hadrian's Arch. It's a monument that was built in 1765 and is a copy from Athens, and it commemorates the Admiral Anson. Hadrian's Arch. What I like about SHUGBOROUGH estate is in just over 900 acres of land. So if you have a dog like mine that's unsociable, doesn't want any dogs around, you can find a spot. I mean, just look at all that. Perfect day, not a soul in sight, sun shining, nice blue skies. What more could you ask for a dog walk? Lovely. In the distance there you can see a herd of fallow deer. They're always about the SHUGBOROUGH estate. So moving on from the Hadrian's Arch, we walked down the hill that was in front of it and over to the left and followed the wood trail. You then come to this gate that's ahead of us now. Go through there and follow the path around. You can't get lost in this area. There's footpaths all over the place. It's very easy to see where you are. Come on, stop eating those. This is a bridge that goes over the River Trent, but we're not going that way today. On the left of that we have the River Sow, but you can't see it in this video. Nice pretty little old bridge really, but it does need a bit of a paint. As you can see, the pathway is really well done. It's very clear. This is how it looks mainly around the main SHUGBOROUGH estate area. I think you can download from the council some local walks around SHUGBOROUGH. I haven't looked, but I am aware that you can do that. And there's your first glimpse of SHUGBOROUGH. SHUGBOROUGH is a Georgian mansion. It was built in 1624 and has been owned by the Anson family. Lord Lichfield, or Patrick Lichfield, who's a professional photographer, he was the 5th Earl and inherited this in 1960. and he did actually live here for quite a while until his death. And then it got handed over to the National Trust, so they currently are looking after it. That's the River Sow on the left, as I mentioned earlier. Continuing along the path, in a moment it will fork. On the left hand fork there's a cat monument, and on the right is what they call the Chinese house. We'll go over the bridge and have a look at that. And there it is, the Chinese house. This is thought to have been built around 1747 and is reckoned to be the earliest Chinese influenced buildings within the country. There's no real evidence of that, it's just hearsay, which they're still looking into. So as there's many paths around the place, they do have signs, as you can see, clearly signposts of where everything is to keep you on the right path. This is the back of the house, and you can see it has formal gardens. You can take balloon trips from here as well. Private companies take you up in a balloon from the front of the house. And they do have fireworks and various displays and shows throughout the year and events. You good? I think it has seen better days, and we do need to spend some money on this. Broken window up there. I think my dog walks quick. I do. Around the gardens there was some deck chairs put about. There's a couple you can see there. And that's just for anyone to just sit and admire the view at your leisure. Now we're at the front of the house. Looks quite grandeur. I like it. There's worse houses to look at, isn't there? I've been in here at Christmas. They have Christmas trees around all the rooms and it's quite nice inside. It was being renovated the last time I visited, so I haven't seen it at its best. So it'll be interesting to see if I get to see it this Christmas and see what they've done. The side house there, you can see on the left, at the end is the tea rooms where you can get coffee and cake. A little pit stop for me boy. He always likes a bit of water regardless of the weather. So from here I'm taking a bit of a circular route, so I'm not backtracking. As I say, we went from the back of the house round to the front, and now I'm taking the path towards the farm. You'll see on the way, as we get to the farm, there's some longhorn cows in the area, and there's also the Tower of the Winds monument. The paths around the Shugborough estate do have disability access. As you can see, they're very flat, and they also hire electric chairs, or mobility scooters should I say. And there is a vehicle train that will take you from the main car park up to the house if you're not capable of walking that far. Just approaching the farm now, where they also have a coffee shop inside. In front of us are some longhorn cows, and they do have a little calf. Also around the park there's the walled gardens, there's Dorking chickens and South Down sheep, just to name a few.
Oh, little baby. Hello. Good boy. That surprised me. Thought you were going to bark. We are going this way. Come on. It's got how to get through a gate. So you think he was knackered, wouldn't you? Hey, he sits down, he lies down. If I go, Alf, you want me to pick you up? There you go.
And this is the entrance to the walled garden, just opposite the car park and the reception. You do have to pay to get into there. I don't know how much, I've never done it. But they also have, I think, a gift shop and a little coffee shop as well. So there's plenty of things, toilets and coffee shops around the place. And then moving on, we're going to continue over the bridge and back through the wood, back to the car.
Nearly there now. Not far, boot. They like rivers, don't they? Hey. enjoy that? Is that good? Yeah. One happy dog, aren't you? Hey? That was good. Ready for me tea now. Catch you all later.
I hope you enjoyed sharing the walk with me and Alfie. Until next time, thank you.